The piano is so versatile, and to prove it, I'm going to show you how with one simple chord progression you can convey a whole range of emotions and feelings by just applying different patterns, rhythms and techniques. Let's dive right in. This pattern uses a gentle rocking technique in the right hand, along with deep open chords in the left to provide strength and stability. The use of inversions also makes the transitions between the chords pleasant and easy to listen to. So like I said, we're going to be using one chord progression to show these various techniques. And that chord progression is A minor, F major, C major, and G major. To play this calm pattern, we're going to use some chord inversions. But don't worry if you're not familiar with inversions, because you can just copy the shapes that I'm using, and there are only 4 that you need to remember. So in the right hand, you're going to take these 4 chord shapes: the A minor first inversion, the F major second inversion, the C major root position, and then the G major first inversion. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take the middle note out of each of those 4 chords and rock between the top and the bottom. So the first chord was the A minor first inversion, and you're going to take the middle out, which is the E, and then you're going to rock between the top, which is the A, and the bottom, which was the C, like this. And we're going to be doing 4 beats per bar, so to count that you would go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So the next chord was the F major second inversion, which was this. And you're going to take the middle note out, which is the F, and rock between the A and the C, which is actually the same 2 notes as the previous one. Okay, and then the C major root position, you're going to take the middle out and rock between the top and the bottom, so the C and the G. And then finally the G major first inversion. Take the middle out, and then rock between the top and the bottom, which was the G and the B. So the first chord is an A minor, so we're going to go to a nice low A here, middle C being here, and we're going to count up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is the E, and then we're going to add an octave above the A there. So A, E, A. That's the left hand on the A minor. And then the next chord was the F major, so you're going to take the same shape and move it down to the left to the F, yeah? And it's that same fifth, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is the C in the middle, and the F on top there. And then you're going to go down to the C, so same shape with the root of the C, up a fifth to the G, an octave above. And then you're going to jump up to the G here, same shape, G, then a fifth to the D, and then the G above. And that's the left hand. And then putting them together, what you're going to do is start at the same time on the 1, and then your right hand carries on its own, like this. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and. Okay, we're going to then go to the F major in your left. Your right hand was the same for this next bar. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Okay, so the C major chord here, your right hand, there's only one movement there from the A to the G there with your pinky. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and then finally on the G chord, left hand jumps up, your right hand, only one movement again, isn't it? Your thumb goes down to the B, like that. And I am using the sustain pedal, and I'm basically using the chord changes to know when to reset the pedal. So we're going to start again once more, a little bit faster, just so you can see how it all fits together. This pattern uses flowing arpeggios that move between the hands, and combined with the chord progression creates a sense of romance and beauty. If you're a beginner, it may sound difficult, but it can be relatively easy to learn. You just need to memorise one pattern and then apply it to the 4 different chords. So this one uses the same notes in the left hand as the previous pattern, but instead of playing them at the same time, what you're going to do is you're going to break them up. So before, for the A minor chord in the left hand, you're playing the open 5th chord like that with the octave, all at the same time. So all you're going to do here is play them broken up from the bottom to the top. And you can also hold them down if you want, it sounds quite good. Yeah? So then for the F chord, you're just going to break that same chord shape up as you did before, like this. And then the C. And then the G. Your right hand uses first inversions for each of the 4 chords. So the A minor first inversion is this, which is the same position as you started on the first pattern. And then the F major is going to move down using the same shape. Can you see that? You've got a skip up from the A to the C, and then you've got a gap of 2 white keys. And then the name of the chord, the F, is on the top here. And then the C major first inversion, you're going to go down here. So your 5's on the C. Can you see the gap of 2 white keys there? E and G below. And then the G major first inversion. Here you're going to move up. Your 5 on the G here. And you've got the B and the D underneath, again with that gap of 2. So it's the same shape in your right hand. You can kind of lock your hand into position. So those are the 4 chords. And then what you're going to do is you're going to break them up from bottom to top like this. So bottom being the left, middle, top, middle, bottom. And then the F1, bottom, middle, top, middle, bottom. And then the C, bottom, middle, top, middle, bottom. And then the G, bottom, middle, top, middle, bottom. And then when you combine them, you get this really nice flowing arpeggio which moves between the hands. So you're not actually playing at the same time at all here. Your left starts and your right follows like this. Yeah? And if you're counting, it's 4 beats per bar. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So we're just going to move the same shape down to the F. Yeah? Again, I'm using the sustain pedal. It's the C major. And then you're going to move the whole thing up to the G, whole shape. Yeah? And then you just need to practice those patterns until you can play them smoothly, like this. Bit faster. If you're enjoying these patterns so far, then please do hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my new videos, which are usually released once a week. This pattern uses suspended chords, which creates tension in the progression. And it also explores the higher ranges of the piano, with the chords being broken up, which increases that sense of fragility and sadness. So a suspended chord is when you're holding another note in the chord, and then it's quite often resolved. So for example, this is an A minor chord, and a suspended 4th would be this. Watch this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's a suspended 4th, and then you can resolve to the A minor. So that's what a suspended chord is, and that's what creates the dissonance, which is then resolved when you go to the original chord. So for the right hand, the chord shapes are this. You've got the A minor second inversion, like that, but then you're going to add the suspended fourth, like that. So it's basically going up on the top from the C to the D, and then it comes back down. So for the F chord, you're going to use a suspended, it's actually a sharp 11 there, but don't worry about that, just play the B, and then it resolves down to the F major second inversion. And then you're going to go up to the C here. So that's the second inversion of the C. So you're going to go up to the F, and then resolve back down. And then the G major, second inversion is that. So you're going to go up again, the semitone, to the C, and then resolve back down. But then what you're going to do is you're going to break those right hand chords up using a pattern. The pattern is this. So played together it was this. So you're going to break it up. You're going to go top, bottom, middle, and then that's when you resolve the chord there to the C, like this. Can you see that? So then down to the F1, it was like that. But again, you're going to play the top, bottom, middle, and then resolve it to the A there. And it's nice to hold the chord underneath as well to keep the notes flowing through. So the C one was that, but you're going to break it up, top, bottom, middle, and then resolve at the top there. And then finally the G one was that. So the same pattern, top, bottom, middle, and then resolve. And then the same left-hand notes just underneath the A, F, C, and G. And just sounds nice with single notes there in your left. And played together. If you're enjoying learning piano using chords and patterns, then you may be interested in my Ultimate Piano Chords course. With over 100 lessons, it will take you step by step from the beginning all the way to being able to play impressive sounding piano without the need to learn to read musical notation. And it's even got a bonus section on improvisation. I'll leave a link in the description below. Again, using the same progression, this sounds completely different from the previous patterns, as it's using a strong combination of chords, patterns and rhythms to create energy and power. Here's how to play it. So we'll start off by learning the right hand chord shapes, and then we'll apply a simple pattern. The first chord is an A minor, and you're going to play it above middle C, so here, in root position. And then it goes to an F major first inversion, which is here, A, C, F. And then it goes to the C major second, which is here, the G, C, E. So very close to the previous chord. And then the G major root position. And then you're going to go around the four chords again, but the inversions are slightly different on the last two. So A minor, again root position there. And then F major first, there. And then you're going to go up to the C major root position there, C, E, G. And then you're going to finish on the G major first, which is here, the B, D, G. So get familiar with those chord shapes, practice them, and then we're going to apply this pattern. So for each chord, you're going to play it, and then you're going to break it up, playing the bottom, the top, the middle, and then the bottom. Like this. Yeah? So the next chord was the F, first inversion, and you break it up, bottom, top, middle, bottom. Then the C second there, inversion, play the chord, and then break it up, bottom, top, middle, bottom. And then you play the G. And then you break it up, bottom, top, middle, bottom. And then you go round again to the A minor. Then bottom, top, middle, bottom, and then F first inversion. Bottom, top, middle, bottom. And the C major here. And then again here on the G first. And as far as the counting goes, this one has 6 beats per bar. So for 1 bar, you'd count it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And again on the F, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then that counting continues through the progression. So adding the left hand, we're going to add some power, some octaves, okay? So you're just going to play it here, A, so just near middle C, and then the F, and then you're going to jump down to the C, and then jump up to the G. But we're going to add a bit more rhythm as well for each bar. So we've talked about 6 beats per bar, so you're going to hold each octave for 3, and then play 3 single ones as well, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then putting them together, it starts together on the 1, 2, and then you've got 1 thumb in your right hand on its own, and then it's together for the 4, 5, 6. I'll play that again a bit slower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you just apply that pattern to the rest of those chord shapes. So I'll just go through it slowly so you can see how it all fits together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So practice that slowly until you've got full control of it and you can move between the chords nice and smoothly, and then you can gradually speed it up, like this. Isn't it amazing how one simple chord progression can have so many different sounds? I'm really interested to know which of those patterns was your favourite, so please do let me know in the comments. And if you like my teaching approach, then check out my range of in-depth piano courses over on my website, which includes courses on jazz, blues, ear training, sight reading, as well as the chords course I mentioned earlier. I'll leave links for those below. If you enjoyed this, then you might want to check out my video on 5 stunning chord patterns for beginners here. I've been Arthur from Bird's Piano Academy, and thanks for watching.